NECROTELLY and introduce you to one, a new one, but it's not really a new one. It is a spirit transference spell. So it's the spirit of Wanda. It's like a new body, but not really new. So, Valerie Love and a few other Wiccans and witches do this sort of like how I found my wand video. It's like kind of like a trend. Um, how I found my wand. So, um, you would never believe it. Yesterday I was having the strangest conversation with someone, and out popped up a spirit guide that was called Mr. Sprinkle Bunny, with their top on the mountains or something like this. Um, and I was like, oh my god, right? I was listening to the spirits. And I actually go um out in the hospital to find a wand, a wand binding spell, and I had the most spiritual experience with Wanda. Like how you didn't buy one. So the one that was stolen from me was a rosewood. So this is the story that it might potentially have been an accident. Either like maybe either somebody was really desperate for magic and really needed it, which is okay too. And they were kind of doing it if you want to take it type of thing. As long as it was like an actual thing, or it was an accident, just like got wrapped up and stuff, or like whatever. But it definitely happened. Um, or it was some sort of like power play just to show, oh, you know, ominous. Like, look at us. Like, really? Ominous? You sure you want to go for that word? Um, so it was a rosewood wand, and this looks a lot like. So when I googled rosewood wand, I wanted to show. I wanted to look at the twisted rosewood one that I had. That you can, it's a type of wand. You can get it online. You can get it in different like witch shops and stuff like that. So it had lots of like, and the color for the witch force I use is red. And it's really hard to talk about it, but I feel like it's better to rumble through and just sort of like do the spiritual hypnotherapy skit that's supposed to open everyone up spiritually to their own spiritual guidances. Um, and so yeah, so I'm there, I'm just led on this path. It's um, literally this. It's almost like I'm gonna have to take the laptop to the spot because, like, I want to tell you about it first and see if people believe me. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, the first because you're really like you're not serious, and I'm like, yeah, I'm actually not serious. I mean, I'm actually serious. Um, and so I actually held back. I was talking in a Facebook group, and I was like, I channeled Mr. Buddy sprinkles on the mountain from the mountain or something, and then I was like, and then somebody's actually been surprised because they've actually been seeing bunnies ice cream with sprinkles and people on hills or mountains or something like that. Like a hill in a park, and I just thought I remember feeling hypocritical, like, oh, on a hill in a park, like why is there gonna be a hill in a park? Like, I mean, it's just ridiculous. Um, so I end up going to a park that's like near here because I can like just kind of like what 5 hours or something like that. But it's like I can like leave and come back. I'm just not well enough to. Or sorry, I'm still resting. Um, and it's kind of like oh my god. So I go and it's actually dark. So I've been out. Maybe I went out like for an evening, kind of like I like sometimes the dusk. That's that evening with a little bit of day that I can like watch the actual night start. So I'm not actually out that long. It just looks like I'm out for long. And I think that it's a bit of time magic and purports to an illusion with me. Is that does that make sense? So you're like, what do you mean? I was like, I like to meet people at like, let's pretend it's like the sun goes out at 6:30 or something. I like to meet people at 5:30 or 5 or 6 and kind of spend like an hour with them, literally, or an hour or two, because it's between when we were the day and then that nighttime. So it feels like we spent the whole day together because we literally experienced like a photonic shift, you know. Um, uh, yeah. I'm not gonna lie. When it comes to the Pope, it's just like, oh my God, like, what are you gonna say? And I'm like, what I'm gonna say is he shouldn't have prayed for peace during Corona because that was my curse. And I said no. I don't give a fuck who you are, where you're from, as long as you don't love me. I come for you. Are you understood? So, witches rejoice. All right. And next time you send me jokes about Judas Iscariot, this is what laughing when you missed it looks like. Huh? I guess the everlasting God, not so everlasting. Okay. And I'm Anglican as well because I am English. Um, WMJ. I mean, I mean, it could not happen at a more fitting time. Right when I was getting lip and attitude from people, and people who thought I was joking. I was like, okay. Remember I predicted this, so everybody relax, right? It was my Four of Pentacles card, which was representing the Vatican. Remember I said I keep having visions that the Vatican is going to get vulnerable. 1 second. Um, yeah, and I kind of did say, and nobody wanted to talk. I think people maybe understood. Hey, yes, please, thank you.
Do you practice yoga?
Oh yes,
Yes.
do you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice habit.
No. My friend got me into Hare Krishna.
Oh wow.
Um, and yeah, so
You believe in that?
yeah, yeah,
Good.
yeah.
Do you find peace in it?
Um, I once had a back pain,
Mm-hmm.
and um, I was just looking for anything to like, and the only thing that worked was this one yoga pose
Yeah.
that I found. Like,
It's very helpful. Very,
I
very
grew up my whole life not believing in yoga. My
Mm-hmm.
family said no, it's not. You can't. After that, I was completely converted
Yeah.
because it actually got rid of the pain,
Helpful you.
and I had that pain for years.
Good. me for yoga is like something which I can never skip. And the day I'm not able to do that, oh my god, that's like hindering myself. Oh, I've skipped something very important today. It's like that. Okay, everything looks good to me.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, it helps keeps my mind occupied as well. Like
Yeah.
just like the aims, it just seems reasonable to me.
Yeah.
Like just the aim of trying to like have detached thoughts and like.
Good.
So even if I don't get it, I still feel better for trying. So I'm like, okay, this is a good. It just feels realistic, like that. Like,
Good. Happy to hear that.
Thank you.
Thank you, dear.
See you in a bit. Oops. You didn't tell me what the crap. Remember, I am always doing voodoo on people, so sometimes when they think I'm talking about myself, I'm actually like doing voodoo. I know, and they don't be embarrassed. So that sometimes it can seem like people get triggered because I'm literally a shadow echo reflection of like the trauma in their life where there's that person that's just the center of attention and they're taking all the oxygen and they don't see it. But I'm the complete opposite. Every word that comes out of my mouth is because I channeled your spirit guides. I'm literally saying, I'm basically making the universe revolve around me right now as I talk. This is not me I'm talking about, it's not attention. There's a lot of things about me that people don't know. I didn't plan that. But if you must know, I just have my book, the one that I showed you, right? And this is the kind of um, thing when I say Christians, don't be so proud because in some parts of the world you're like these rabid dog monsters. It's not very great. Like it's not the same fervorous things. Like people just feel afraid to literally say, look, seriously, there's something here. And you should know better because where there's love, there's God. And you could at least investigate the aspects of other religions that are loving, you know. So it means if you hear about Wicca or witchcraft, but you hear that there's healing spells, don't just say, well, like, okay, so let's investigate. What are the nice spells that you guys do? Oh, seriously, you can do that? And you must investigate, like, can a demon heal? Can you use, like, can a, you must have, like, what do you mean heal? So if someone is in there and they get better, and just that's it, they just get better, it's like, yeah. Not something would unravel the spell. I'm like, I guess if they break your heart, that's kind of rare. Like, I would tell these people how witchcraft work, but they will forget I'd like, I tie the spell to my heartbeat. Literally. Both spiritually and physically, so stop playing that game. Breaks heart, then expects magic to flow. Literally, that's why I'm getting blood clots. Okay? I am literally in the hospital of actual literal heartbreak. My pulse is low, refuse to go up for days and weeks, and they're giving me literally injections of blood thinners like almost twice a day and I still form clots. You guys, I'm showing you the power of mind over reality. I'm not just talking about my circumstances. You like the Ostara here? Yes. Yes. Pope Francis has died at the perfect age of 88. And he was still kissing boys a little too weirdly in the video. But you know, everybody has their legacy. Huh? Everybody has their legacy. Guys, who am I? Oh, so back to the story. Um, um, so I typed Rosewood one, but apparently Fleur Delacour's one is also Rosewood. It looks kind of like this. So I made this one. It was a bigger batch. And as soon as I went in, there was a hill in the park. So I'm on this hill. And this hill is kind of like rectangular, as in like it's a long strip of hills. And on this hill, literally, you guys, are three massive pink cherry blossom trees. I'm gonna tell you first. Then I'm gonna go. Then I'm gonna go. If you believe me, three trees on a hill. So it's like I picked the one up. It was dark, and then I felt, and I sort of like it was a long, and I broke it off to where I was like, ooh, this feels like the handle. This feels like the spout. This feels like how I tip it out and pour the magic out. Do you know that song? I'm a little teapot, short and stout. Here's my handle and here's my spout. Fill me with tea and when something like pour and I am for you, pour me in, tip me over and pour me out, something like that. Little teapot, I have to go research that. Okay, so for one of my course certification courses, I literally had to write out and sing like almost like 100 nursery rhymes. You guys, I once read the manifesto for becoming a shaman. Right, it was this really long manifesto, and they were like, "Oh, the spirits usually choose someone who has like a really long memory, because you have to remember all these different like countertoxins to keep to like poisons, and like all these different plant remedies and songs and frequencies and tones and like whatever." I'm like, "Oh my god, that's perfect." Like, you know how many hymns I've had to memorize, how many songs I've had to memorize, how many like different hymns and songs and different colors and shapes and tones for each hymn, and who likes it in its different key and like da, 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 da. Like it's literally so much memory work. So I think a lot of part I'm gonna tell people one more time about being a genius, and I'm saying all these words with full humility, like to a degree. Like I'm not trying to be like literally, but sometimes you just say the word. Um, Part of being a genius is also about studying. It's not about like being smart and figuring things out, if that makes sense. You can kind of know a lot because you literally studied it. What makes someone kind of genius though is they find ways to study stuff like to memorize it and to keep it in their head. Kind of like how you take for granted that I talk about my spirit guides and I'm like, oh, I just think of them as colors. Like our Archangel Michael is red, this one is blue, this one is green. You take for granted that some people don't do that. They don't give them a color, and so it's like, how do you know which one's talking to you in some other long weird method? Like, oh, I just like and you're just like, bro, just give them colors so you can tell them apart. Like, um, I don't know. So I found the one, um, and so Wanda spoke to me because it was a cherry blossom. It's a cherry, so it's like almost like you're weird. I'm like, no, it's like spring here. So this park literally is like green, and then it's just like cherry blossoms everywhere, like snow, right? And the flowers are like so delicate, like delicate. I tried to pick it, and it just burst into like petals. And the wind blows them, and it's just like it looks like snow. Um, and so I was thinking of a spirit transference of about one, and I was like, well, one. So anyway, ones are alive and they can talk to you, and they cannot be taken. Um, and they're like what? They're like butterflies. So they shed skin, and it must be like this. But before the thing on the before it was something else. And it even has this red, and here it has some green like moss growing on it, which is good. I think it's like that kind of Wanda Pietro, um, uh, kind of like message. Um, so there's like living entities on the one. So not bacteria or viruses or something like this. This is moss. This is just slightly different. So yeah, and I had a full mental like I was just so like sometimes I really do, and I just sat there like crying. I was like, what? Dude. There are other as well. Don't leave. You are my freedom. One day of the reason I'm kneeling again at your throne. Where would I be without you here in my life? Here in my life, you are my freedom. For the spirit police song. Okay, I didn't do the back today because I just woke up, but whatever. Feeling again at your throne. Where would I be without you? Here in my life. In my life. You have said that all the hellions sing for joy at one who finds the way to freedom. Truth of Jesus, truth of Maxima, brought And I remember how you found me in that very same place. All my failures surely would have drowned me. Still, you made a way. You are my freedom. One day you're the reason I'm kneeling again at your throne. Where would I be without you here in my life? Here in my life, you are my freedom. One day you're the reason I'm kneeling again at your throne. Where would I be without you? Here in my life, here in my life. Okay, time for a new enchantment, I believe. Let's double it up. So we saw one of my spells, of the goddess in the form of the maiden for all the lovely happenings lately. So now let us see the goddess in the form of you know, the maiden. I'm a Barbie girl, yeah, in a Barbie world, yeah. In a Barbie world. So that the music headphones. We've got what's this? The Sabrina turtleneck. We've got the Hilton and the Woods jacket. What else did we got? We have the kid fits. So and we got what we got the Serena sneakers. I know. My boobs are plastic, so fun and fantastic. I'm the only person that can sing that. I mean it in a friendly way. I'm not the only person that really knows it. That's an expression. So, you didn't say not to play with dolls? Remember, this is protective. This is supposed to make people feel safe. I see what happens with things that make you afraid. You end up like this. It's supposed to be woo, and we don't want to be that guy. Exactly. Right? This is you. This is little human. So nobody's supposed to be afraid watching this video. You're a good person. This is you. And this is what makes you. Oh look, your fairy's too busy being a bitch. So my spells being tied up, being poked in the face. Like, who don't want to be this guy? Pins everywhere, pins and needles. Um, Chalet girl. So, did you know anyone? Protozoa. Because taking without asking is impolite. And this is who did this. Of course, the other one is invisible. What's the point? So, so I was at the hill. The apple orchard part was on the end of the surrounding, you know, not realizing that it was I'm standing amongst cherry blossom trees till it formed. It was like very like a. Oh, and I look around and I'm like, ah. like we call it NECROTELLY for a reason, MORTUTELE for a reason, and like I said, I really did set up to see this coming. Um, Money improvements, more coming my way. This card also represents greed and withholding money and resources. So, how I get visions is not just like magical, but sometimes it's physical, and that's when narcissists think they can gaslight me out of it. And I'm like, it's not that simple actually. Um, so it's like I go on Netflix and I'm like, I'm in the mood to watch something. It's just not something suggested to me. It's not like whatever. It's like me just picking. I get in the mood to watch Fast and the Furious, like Fast X. So like I'm like, oh my god, that movie is so good. Like, is it unhealthy? I always speak in past tense. Like I was, oh, it was so good, and people always go, why do you always speak in past tense? Like, I don't know. Why do you don't? I don't know. I'm gonna see what's good for manifesting, but I was like, it was so good. Um, and it was just like surprise after surprise, baby after baby popping up. I had a lot of visions and dreams before I watched the movie. I don't think you guys get what it's like to have the Alice like visions. I get visions of the future literally all the time. As in like just stuff that stuff that doesn't seem like it matters. Like it's like I didn't need to know what the movie was about before I watched it, but thanks for this. Literally like so I'm watching, I'm like, oh my god. I actually just had the dream. Um and it's just synchronicity the whole time watching it. And one of the plots is that, joining the Vatican. I was like, okay, that sounds fun. Um, and uh, and I swear to God, one time when I met the Illuminati, I'm gonna be really honest, and they were like, "Oh, we're criminals. Like, do you want to join us?" Like, I did think about it. Like, I'm like, I was actually too bad for them, you guys. They were so obsessed with control. Like, I was just like, oh my god, I just like. They were so shook. I was like, oh my god. So it's not me being a bad person, but if I was, um, it was me saying like I'm ready to change things now. So the only way things are going to change is if like things that people have relied on as crutches, so that they don't have to be spiritual, get kicked away. Do we understand each other? But you're running to Pope, like, oh, pray, like you're my God type. No, looking for guidance and wisdom. What's spirituality? Think I don't catch the? Think I didn't catch that? The Delanos don't go here. Um, you know, I've been to Italy before. Um, the pizza was alright. If you are a member, if you own a church and one of your members experiencing doubts, you got to them and actually try to keep them in the faith. You don't eagerly sit down and enjoy the fact that you think they're leaving. So the same way how some people smile because they say, "Good golden boy gone bad now." You were right. Question is, why didn't you think I would be a problem for him? Also, he's not loving anymore. He's like, and you make it sound like hell. And I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not. So back up. táctica 24/7, you know, see. So, who's next? Then I watched Dante's Inferno, or was it another card? Yeah, and then like the and Dante's Inferno and Fast X, like literally have nothing. That one's literally a cartoon that's about the supernatural. The next one is a literal life action, um, kind of life based. Like it's not, it doesn't count as mystical. Like it technically is, but you know what I mean. And I just watched the both of them back to back, and then I was pulling this card at the same time. I was like, oh, you know, what does that mean? And I even asked, I put in the video, like I've been getting videos that the Vatican's gonna, like, something's gonna happen in the Vatican. And you're like, no, and I'm like, okay, what the fuck ever. And I saw all those sad suckers, bro. Oh, we just wanted to see the Pope. I was like, no, did God want to see the Pope? Like, happy sale coming out. Happy sale. I hear that. Thank you. Oops. Watch it. I said, my literal plan was to curse the big names in the groups that define me. I want to know who you look up to. Are they still alive? It's that simple. Like, it's that simple. Like, since they're so magical, like, let's go head to head then. And I'll see which one survives. You curse me or pray. And I'll do the same for you. I always see what happens to whom. So who is your leader? Tell me. Who sits here? Mm-hmm. Yes. But who sits here? Mm. Well, kicking them ass to make easy. This I'm literally terrible. Like, because I can see the future with dumb fucks. I was prepared for this. And like, every time they go, one more time in the astral. Even though we're telepaths, you're a what? A clear cognizant. You're like, no, no, no. Even though we're clear audience and basically clairvoyant, you're a what? Clear sentient and a clear cognizant. What? I can feel your feelings and I know what you're thinking. Okay, it's kind of like if I'm Arrow and you're Edward, okay? I don't give a shit if you can read my mind. Like, I know every thought you've ever thought, every thought you're thinking, and every thought you're gonna think. It's more like Arrow and Alice and Jasper had a baby. Get it? Clear cognizant is actually in the Bible a lot. It doesn't say hearing the thought, it says, and Jesus, knowing their thoughts, evaded them once again. Like, I was like, oh yeah, that's not what I'm like with people. It's like, no matter how much times I explain, I'm like, no, it's not like that. It's like, I like know how you think. And you're like, so terrified. I'm like, wait, how is that any more scary than you being able to hear the thoughts that are thinking in my head? Like, so So you're telling me if I think like five, you can tell I'm thinking five? If I imagine a red apple, you can tell I'm thinking about a red apple? Shit. Okay. Um, it's not like that with me. It's more like I know you like to play mind games with people. I don't know what games specifically or how you like to play them. I just know you like to play mind games with people. So I'm not gonna engage with you mentally. Get it? And every time you think you can make me forget, I don't know. Can I? I don't think so, right? I mean, technically, yeah. But I'm like, that's not how the power works. Like it does. If I, as soon as I don't know something, then I know it. So when you make me forget, that just counts as not knowing it again. So then the power just activates. All right, that makes sense. Um, I don't know the specifics, but I know how to defeat your mind games. And he's like, why? Because your spirit guides were there when you crafted them. So that tell me the answer. Here I'm like, no, they don't tell me like talk to me. They tell me through like through like osmosis, like energetic osmosis. Like I just feel this awareness and understanding like wash over me. Do we understand each other? Was it? The guy was a gangster that didn't understand he was too old to play the game. I won't make that mistake. When I get too old, I'll stop. Onto a vision of the future and everyone's tarot. So it's the same as the other day. Okay? Your future is the magician. So what's that gonna happen next for everyone? For everyone in some way, shape, or form. Next is the magician. And these aren't just what's gonna happen, this is what you need to happen next. So you need the energy of the magician next. And the energy of the magician is coming to you. You need the energy of the moon, the full moon next. And the energy of the full moon is coming to you. You need the energy of the lovers. And the lovers are coming to you. That's Archangel Michael talking. And the energy of the lovers is coming to you. You need the energy of the star. And the energy of the star is coming to you. And you need the energy of the empress. And the energy of the empress is coming to you. And you need the energy of the justice card. And the energy of the justice card is coming to you. So, the magician, the moon, and I'm using witchcraft to make this. So nobody tell me I'm wrong. Literally. So I just want to adjust today as he's coming to you. So this is me literally just doing it myself. Oh look, the star that I just predicted is coming to you is coming to you. Nobody ever thought about that. You can't pick the ones you like. Yeah, you actually can. I'm such a Julius in fan. I'm like, no, actually, I don't want to read you. I'll tell you what you need. So I just like when I pick the Wheel of Fortune and the Sun card and all the nice ones and just say, this is my future. So you're down straight, I'm making it up. Oh, look, I just said the Empress was coming to you, and look at it again. Right there. And the back, they feel good. And you're at Witcher, you just like, just the nice top major arcana. It's just the big bosses, just the big gods. Hmm? That's the card captures, so cool. Hmm? Spiritus Conjure, Spiritus Summon. Hmm. Oh, isn't it young? Legal battles going your way. Huh? Divine goddess nourishment again. Hmm? Pats on the backs from big brothers. Night lights and twinkle parties. And fairy light parties. And big daddies and magicians working on your behalf. Isn't that a fantastic spread? Huh? It's in the cards for you now. You know, to say, oh, well, that wasn't there. What's in the cards for you now? Look at that. Hmm? Isn't it just, that's your reading. You know, it's nice, tarot. You bypass a lot. It's not, they said everything's gonna be fine, or they said things are gonna work out. No, no, they said the magician is coming out funny, and the moon, and the lover's card. It's just a different language. And the star card, and the empress, and the justice card. That's what they said. This is called the fan of fortune. The Chinese spread. Hmm? This reading is so good it must be made in China. Smells like bergamot, rosemary, lavender, rose, and patchouli. That's what this reading is. Everything I'm saying are channeled messages from your guardian angels slash spirit guides slash guardian demons slash guardian fairies and magical spiritual witch forces. So we have the magician, the moon, the lovers, the star, the empress, the justice card, and a bonus. A bonus. A bonus. Bonus. A bonus. A bonus. There we go. I knew there was a bonus. Water, fire, earth, and air. Guardians unite. We are, we are, we are which we are, we are. We are, we are, we are which we are, we are which. And this is the harvest card, number 20. I think it also equates to the world card, elemental mundi. So, with my magic wand, I do make this magical reading come true. With my magic wand, I do make this spiritual reading come true. With my magic wand, I do make this spiritual reading come true. With my magic wand, I see all the probabilities here to rot and wane and make spiritual parties, spiritual plates, reality loops, and probability timelines. Lots of spiritual money and spiritual good times, spiritual fun here and there, spiritual fun everywhere, spiritual fun up and down, spiritual fun all around. Circumvent, chicken beating, table turn, table turn. Freely given, freely returned, as I would it so need to be. Better to be a witch than an entrapment.